And welcome to another Who's Playing Who YouTube Extra. We're here to preview State of Origin Game 3 for 2011. I'm Adrian McMurray, and joining me is Who's Playing Who co-owner Matthew Trodden, and we have an absolutely outstanding game to preview. Matt?
Yes, it's the big one. Origin 3, we finally have a decider for the first time in a while. And, of course, Darren Lockyer's last game up at Suncorp Stadium. It's been a sellout since before Game 1. So, yeah, massive game ahead and really big in the context of Origin for the next few years, I reckon.
Definitely. Let's take a look at the ins and outs. And first of all, for New South Wales, run us through that.
Yeah, firstly, for New South Wales, the squad has, they've named a squad and they've only had one player from that 20-man squad who has been released already. So at the moment we've got the ins: Josh Morris, Michael Jennings, Glenn Stewart and Keith Galloway. Two of those players won't play, or two players won't play, and we're assuming they're from that too. And the outs for New South Wales, William Hopewadi, of course, got injured in the last Origin game, and Trent Merrin has also been the one released from the 20-man squad.
And for Queensland, Justin Hodges and Jacob Lilliman come in. Dave Taylor's out through that 5-week suspension, which is ridiculous, but we'll leave that for another time. And also Dane Nielsen's dropped back to an extended 5-man bench, and we're expecting if Hodges plays, Nielsen will drop off there. Time to have a look at a few of the key players that we're thinking will feature prominently in this game. And first of all, Matt, who's your New South Wales key player?
Well, I'm going to go with Jamie Soward. He really didn't really get into the first Origin at all, and took his time in the second Origin, but he did set up the winning try, as he normally does, taking on the line late in the game. So I really think he'll be quite important to New South Wales winning, particularly his kicking game. That's one thing that New South Wales really need to improve on if they want to win up there. Lockyer, Cronk, Thurston all had a great kicking game. Smith as well in the first two games. So if Pearce and Soward in particular can get their kicking game right, they can really put a lot more pressure on Queensland. So I think Jamie Soward will be very important to the New South Wales cause.
I'm going to go with Luke Lewis for my key player. Came off the bench midway through the first half thereabouts, along with Kurt Gidley. Both did an outstanding job, and Lewis, of course, scoring that try, making that perhaps unnecessary tackle on Cooper Cronk, seeing as there were about 10 defenders in his way as well. But no, Lewis, he gets in there, and he'll do another outstanding job again. Maybe even score another try.
Yeah, he was part of that second row, 3 second rows on the bench that really provided difference in New South Wales last game. And I could see him doing again a very good pick, Adrian.
No, thank you, Matt. Now for Queensland, we're back in the second row again. Your man, Sam Thaiday.
Yeah, Sam Thaiday, he's been a bit off this year compared to his form the last 2 years. Since was the Four Nations over in England a couple of years ago, where he got dropped from the team by Tim Sheens and given a bit of a kick up the backside for his attitude. Since then, he has really switched on and has been one of the best second rows in the world, probably the third behind Gareth Ellis and Adam Blair, the best second row in Australia at least. So yeah, this has been in great form until mid this year. He's really slowed up a bit, been a bit less effective, probably trying to do a bit too much. He's had a bit of ball playing in his game that I think he might need to lose, be a bit more focused on just running. But he's recombined that right edge for Brisbane that will come into the Queensland side with Thaiday, Hodges and Yao Yi, and I really think that could help him. And Mitchell Pearce really did well to shut him down in the last game. So I think if Pearce can get on the top of Pearce in this game, he could really go a long way to winning Queensland the series.
And my key player, someone that's got quite a good combination with Thaiday, the man playing his last State of Origin game, Darren Lockyer. I think, how many big game situations has this guy been in? He's been in countless grand finals. He's had his fair few of Origin and international games as well, so I don't think he'll be overawed by the occasion. He'll want to go out a winner. His team will want to send him out a winner. He'll be vital to Queensland's chances. He'll run the show with JT as usual. Yeah, I think he's one to watch.
They're looking for him if they're behind with not long to go. They did in the first game and he won it, so no doubt he'll be there to do it again. Hopefully, maybe he could win it for New South Wales with an intercept, maybe.
Well, let's have a look at the tips now. Who are we backing in this one? First of all, Matt, who are you going to give your tip to? I'm
sticking solid this year. I'm tipping New South Wales. Didn't do it in the first game, was correct. Did in the second game, was correct. And I'm backing myself for the third time to be correct and New South Wales to break that drought. I really think they showed enough in the first game to say that they were competitive this year. They won the second game at home. Now they're just going to bring it home up there and spoil Lockie's party.
Oh, I'm breaking a bit of my own tipping tradition here. Usually I just pick New South Wales because I can't really stand to tip Queensland, but I'm needing the tips. I'm going a bit average in the NRL at the moment, so I need them, and I'm going to tip Queensland. Surely they can't lose the great man's last game. It's at Suncorp Stadium. I just can't tip against Queensland, really. I've had years and years of tipping against them, and they've ruined me in past tipping competitions, but no, Queensland, they'll get the win here. Hopefully not, but I think they will.
Yeah, it's a pretty fair expectation that Lockyer's last game they get a win, but I'm tipping New South Wales to spoil the party this year. I really think they're due, really.
All right, well, regardless of who wins, I think it'll be a fantastic game on Wednesday night. So make sure if you're listening to this, you'll no doubt be watching the game, along with about 2 million other people around the country. So, Matty, another fantastic Origin preview, and we'll catch you for the podcast later in the week.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks, Adrian. Just another thing, we'll be live at the game once again. Who's Playing Who will be up there. Managed to grab a few late tickets. Might have to go to Scalpers as well just to grab next one on the way in. Yeah, we'll be there live. Unfortunately, we weren't there live for the last couple of weeks. Some technical issues with Twitter and phones that haven't been helping us. But yeah, we'll be live at Origin 3 and giving everyone all the latest from inside the New South Wales camp and from the game.
Fantastic. Look forward to that. And head on our Facebook page as well, facebook.com/who's playing who. Can't resist the cheap plug. Oh, our website as well, who'splayingwho.net. Get all over it.
YouTube channel.
youtube.com/who's playing who. But you are an outstanding Who's Playing Who fan. If you're watching this, you're already on the YouTube channel. You love it. So remember, for next Wednesday, all that matters is who's playing who.